for everyone. My name is Adele Cremomo Barnett. I have been an RN for 48 years, and I have also been an attorney for 35 years. I am against the resolution. I feel it is very one-sided and it fails to recognize the victims. Women do have a right to health care. We all can get our physicals, our cardiac care, our mammograms, our pap smears, our mental health care. We can learn about birth control, and we all have access to that. But abortion is not general health care. It isn't. Abortion is basically the ending of a life, and it is the stopping of a beating heart. And there's no way that that is not true. We all know that's true. When I worked as in the DA's office, I worked under Fred Rodriguez and Stephen Hildig. I was a prosecutor. I did prosecute murder cases. And in order for the jury not to forget the victim, who was never there, I would put an empty chair.
Thank you, Ms. Barnett. Alejandro.
Hi everyone, I think I'm the last one, so we're almost done. My name is Alejandra Dip. I am a 19-year-old student at UTSA. I'm also a Mexican immigrant. I'm a part of Students for Life at UTSA, and I work as a sidewalk intern for the San Antonio Coalition for Life, giving free and low-cost resources for women. Working on the sidewalk in front of the abortion clinics, I have seen the effect abortion has on women and on men, both physically and mentally. The fact is, abortion is not healthcare. Abortion is not a right. It is never a right to kill an innocent human person. As Americans, we know that the right to life is something we need to protect, and I ask you to protect it. I urge the council to, instead of promoting the murder of our preborn fellow humans, we promote all of the free resources pregnancy centers offer, including free pregnancy tests, free ultrasounds, and even full payment for the birth and after birth resources. Let's help women understand that they don't need abortions to be successful. They don't need abortions to have a happy life, because they are not alone. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dip. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to speak today. We're going to get now into our council discussion. First, I want to let my colleagues know that we do have some city staff who are here if there are questions substantive to the resolution for consideration. Before we get to our discussion, I want to thank Councilmember Castillo for spearheading the resolution that we're considering today.
Nothing to be proud of. Nothing to be proud of.
Policy lies with the state and federal governments. We do refuse to stand idly by and watch an important constitutional right be taken away without speaking on behalf of our constituents. This resolution, which has been crafted by my colleagues and I with the City Attorney's Office, affords us an opportunity to emphasize our unwavering support for access to reproductive health care. Clearly, the recent Supreme Court Roe v. Wade ruling is an attack on the health and independence of women, people of color, and the disadvantaged across our city, across our state, and across our country. Communities that will disproportionately be impacted by draconian state laws limiting Americans' right to health care. Access to basic medical treatment, including abortion, is a human right. Criminalizing those who seek abortion care will create a hostile and dangerous future for far too many. I strongly support the resolution's intent to prevent city funds from being used to gather individuals' information on reproductive care for the purpose of pursuing a criminal investigation. Additionally, the resolution marks the first step toward prioritizing the protection of reproductive rights in the city's legislative agenda. As federal and state law changes in the future, we must do all we can to support and gain ground for reproductive freedom. So I'm going to recognize now Councilmember Castillo for a motion and for comments. Councilmember Castillo.
Unbelievable that those
Thank you,
guys aren't
Mayor.
there.
Thank you everyone for being here. With that, I move
Planned
to
Parenthood,
adopt a
South Texas.
resolution titled Resolution of the City of San Antonio to support individuals' rights to health care.
Second.
Thank you. And I want to thank again everyone for being here today, and I want to open by reiterating that abortion is and will never stop being health care. Everyone deserves access to a safe abortion and other reproductive health care. San Antonio has a history and identity for fighting back against injustice. When the state attempted to tell parents which books their kids could and could not read, San Antonio passed the Freedom to Read resolution. Now many of our local libraries have banned book displays right in front and center of the entrances of our libraries.
For good reason.
San Antonio face inequity in the workplace. City Council adopted the Gender Pay Parity Resolution. Then voters approved the Ready to Work, which predominantly has helped place women in better paying careers. Make no mistake, San Antonio, from books to pay parity to housing to infrastructure, your city backs up these resolutions with action. And while there are significant themes outside the control of the authority of the city, we must do everything in our power to protect all those seeking abortion and other reproductive health care from unnecessary harassment. By passing this resolution, the City of San Antonio is committing to not using any city funds or data to sell out persons seeking out a safe abortion. Furthermore, Council is communicating to our governmental relations team that we are prioritizing protecting persons seeking an abortion, that it is a priority heading into the state legislative session. But make no mistake, while we're up here and we're going to get into some debate and discussion, the merits of adopting this resolution primarily came about because thousands of residents took to the streets week after weeks to support reproductive health care. And with that, I want to express my gratitude for Buckle Bunnies,